See here, codename Nietzsche is a prime example of men being falsely accused of rape. This man was a football star. Brian Banks. Can you read that? The woman who falsely accused football star Brian Banks of raping her is being forced to pay big time. A judge has ordered that the woman pay $2.6 million to Banks for ruining his life with false allegations. The lies caused him to lose numerous scholarship offers to college and also led to a prison sentence of over 5 years. Isn't that a pity? Wow. Juanetta Gibson told lies to authorities when she accused Banks of assaulting her when the two attended Long Beach Poly High, where Banks was both a student and a football star. After the conviction, the girl sued the school district and received $1.5 million. The conviction was overturned when Gibson was secretly recorded admitting that she made the whole thing up. Reminds me of you. So I'm hoping you're being real frugal. Maybe you don't get as much state aid as you used to. Maybe David has a halfway decent job. Or who knows? Maybe your son can make money. Anyway, years later, Gibson confessed and Banks was released. The woman is being forced to repay a $750,000 settlement to the school, plus attorney fees, interest, and another $1.5 million in punitive damages. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. She's got to pay it back. I wonder what they'll do to you. Because nowadays they have a registry to put females like that on. They make them register. Just like they made all those guys register on the sex offender registry, whether they did anything or not. The tables have finally turned, and the females are the ones getting put on the registry because it's happened so freaking awesome. Often, I mean. That's awesome. So maybe you'll find your name on the registry, repaying all that you frauded this county and state out of. I think that would be great. There's no way you can repay your dad, though. Even if you could do dishes from here until eternity. I don't believe he'd want you around him. I know I don't. Because just think back to where you had to be pushed off of Bob, your mom's second husband. Yeah, I know things. I sure know things. He had to push you off of him. What? Who would believe that? Except for it's in your mother's own writing. All typed up nice and neat. I'm sure your Grandma Dar didn't want to believe something like that of you. How will you explain? How will you how will you explain? Oh, I just woke up one day and decided to commit fraud. I just decided I'd end someone's precious life put his family through torture. That's pretty freaking rude. I've got a whole string of collected articles here, videos too. The thing controlling you is the lie that you're hiding behind. You said I was gone to friends. I was right there in that house. But you chose to look through me. You were looking daggers through me with all your hate. Yeah. You think people don't know? You think people don't know. And you've got a whole lot of people you can relate to in this regard. Because here's another one right here. This would be good. They could find out who these supposed people that you said I was with were and what we were saying. Because scientists found a way. Got that little victim mentality. Oh, it's little me Karen. I could do nothing wrong. Fooled everybody, committed fraud. I hope they throw you in prison. Because right now, I could care less. Look, it's an epidemic. There's so many people who falsely accuse people of abuse and rape that it's at epidemic proportions. Do you get that? And why didn't you fight with the social workers that took you off the school grounds up to Marshall for an exam? Please don't make me go back to the crazy rapist house. But you had a mind to report me. That's the thing. Maybe they're trying to say, well, it was just so tragic she didn't have a mind to make a report. That's total bull. She blew that one out of the water her own self when she reported me. Veronica's verbally abusive. Only because you couldn't keep up. So Bradley and I are ending up having to go through, well, he's grown out of it now pretty much. He's a big boy. He's a Marine. Something you can't be. All this torture we had to live through. So here's another one in your behalf. Here's what you did too. Failure to report. Google it. You could have reported that because you could report me. You weren't chained down anywhere. You weren't kept from a phone. You weren't kept from people out on some dirt road like at the commune. With no phone, no electricity, no plumbing. You had technology there at your access. Your grandmothers had telephones. Can't be that you were a total stranger to telephones. I really do think that you just wanted to be minxy. And that's the way you concocted to be minxy toward me, the one you reported, not the so-called 2,100 time rapist. And everybody in this town is going to know because I'm going to tell them. And I've been telling them. Long before I let anybody know that they were being told, Maria didn't know. Denise didn't know. David didn't know. Uncle Alan didn't know. Nobody knew until I wanted them to know. And then I let them know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because your problem was with me, according to you. Not me having a problem with you. It was me who called the police over there because I had a problem with you. You didn't want to talk to them about a crazy rapist, obviously, because you could have. So once again, it's a failure to report. Maybe they could put you in prison for that, because I already turned you into the FBI. I got online and I went to their fraud reporting center and I wrote it all out. So you know what? One way or another, I'm going to see justice. It's not a Mormon thing or an RLDS thing. You converted to Baptist on your own. We didn't even attend church services there. You went by yourself or with Steve and or with my mom and dad. If they couldn't pick you up, you got on the bus by yourself. Or Bradley got on the bus too. So your little game has been over as far as I'm concerned. The only thing going on about your little game is that you're living a lie and it's all about fraud. So Uncle Alan's going to get another video in his inbox tonight, in his IM. Oh, Veronica went to her friends every day. A big, fat lie. So I really don't know when this is going to end for us. It's been a nightmare ever since you came into the picture. Your brother was a perfect, charming, wonderful young man. But you, your mother did something to you, and I'd hate to say it, but I believe it's called brainwashing. And that commune has a reputation for being controlling, and it's called a mind control cult to the fullest. Look it up. Look up International Cultic Studies Association, and on their website they have a search engine, and you can find the Davis City, Iowa commune on there, and it's got that written on there about it being a mind control cult. So there's another fraud that was perpetuated by the commune when they kept that book from being published, saying, oh, it's not a cult, it's a commune. And why didn't you turn in Scott Smith? The one that I think was the same one that you were caught molesting every time you got up on his lap, and he finally told your mother, and then you went in the same church and masturbated with abandon, the letter said, on the church floor, raping God. So who's really the rapist, Karen? Plus, Bob had to push you off of him. Pushed you away, it said. Yes, your mother wrote a fabulous letter. Ta-ta for now.